Welcome, everyone. Hello. Today we are doing an awesome demo jam covering service apps on the AppExchange. My name is David Giller. I'm a Salesforce MVP, and my co-hosts today are Joshua Hoskins, Salesforce MVP, and Amanda Nelson from the AppExchange. Make sure to follow along live or on Twitter with the hashtag of AppDemoJam. Today's participants include LinkPoint360, OwnBackup, GetFeedback, Glance, and AppBuddy. Now, let's get into the rules. Joshua, take it away.
Sure, thanks a lot, David. Really excited to be here today. The rules haven't changed. This is the same fantastic demo jam that we do here every Thursday, every third Thursday, that is. But every presenter will have 3 minutes to demo the app. No slides, absolutely no slides are allowed, and there'll be one winner chosen by you, our audience, at the very end of all the presentations. You can't vote for your company if you happen to be one of the presenters. And we're just about to get started. But before we get started, I'll demo you the different sounds that you'll hear. So when a contestant has 30 seconds remaining, they'll hear this sound. And then at the end of their 3 minutes, they'll come to a screeching halt with this sound. And that's it. Those are the rules. Are we ready to get started, David?
I am ready, and I can also tell you that I'm looking forward to this for a couple of reasons. First of all, some of the apps that we're demoing today I'm very familiar with, and some apps I've never heard of and I've never explored. So I'm looking forward to learning something aside from being a host. So it's cool. I'm happy to get into it.
Yeah, there are a lot of new people on here as well, so I'm equally excited as just as you. So let's get to it.
All right, so the first app that we're going to explore is GridBuddy. GridBuddy is made by AppBuddy, and GridBuddy is a data interaction solution that simplifies complex work, and it lets you work the way you want to work. Today, AppBuddy is going to demonstrate how using grids in Salesforce can bring all of the information that a field service rep needs into one easy, complete, and actionable screen. No more wasting valuable time in front of a customer clicking around to find the fields and the data that the field service rep needs to be successful. GridBuddy pulls it all together so that they can be informed, act on the data, and be heroes with the customer. Today's demo is going to be done by Evan Mikulski. Hope I didn't butcher your name. VP of Customer Engagement.
Great.
Evan, it's all yours.
Thanks so much. Thanks. So today we're going to look at GridBuddy, the app. AppBuddy is the company, a lot of buddies. We've been around for 7 years on the AppExchange, tons of use cases. Customer service is one of our most popular. Let's get into it. So what is GridBuddy? It's an app that allows you to configure and edit everything you need on Salesforce on one page. And what it solves is it helps you work the way that you work for your process. You have everything you need at your fingertips. It's simple, it's complete, it's actionable, and it takes something that's inherently complex like service, makes it simple. So let's say I'm a support rep. I need to deal with a bunch of cases every day. So not only that, I need to deal with cases that probably have multiple record types. I can't use inline editing. I'm clicking into each case to get the detail I need. Maybe I need to see more than 15 fields. That's something I can't see from a list view. Oftentimes I need to work from more than one object. It's not just the case. I need to know about the account. I need to know about the contact. I need to know about the order history. I need to log tasks. And even if I'm using console, I'm probably opening a lot of tabs to do that. So what I want is a process that's in my face, gets me everything I need in one place. So let's get into it. GridBuddy lets me, here we're looking at a case management view. We're looking at all my cases I see as a customer service rep. We're looking at across multiple record types, and I can do inline editing across all the fields I need, and I have them available at my fingertips. Not only that, I can go into each of these cases, and you see the relationships underneath. If I need to see the case comments, they're right there in front of me. If I need to see the order history, I got the opportunities of what we sold them. If I need to log a task, I can do that all from one place, on my cases, on the related objects at the same time, without having to click into each of these cases individually. Or let's say I'm in the field. I'm on the Salesforce One mobile app. I'm at a customer site. I just need a bunch of information. I don't want to have to click the multiple tabs to get that. In one place, I can see the account information. I can see any milestones or SLA things I need to know in the case. I got the order history. If I need to log a task from here, simple, easy, one place. Maybe I need to escalate something. I'm calling into my dispatcher. I need some more information than what I have. He can go anywhere in Salesforce, the case page, the account page, contact page, custom object, and get a 360-degree view of everything this customer has right in front of them, right at their fingertips without having to click around. And not only services cases, any process in Salesforce, any object, any place where you need this kind of interaction, GridBuddy is totally configurable. A lot of our customers, I have a renewal process. I want to make sure on all my renewals, I know the case history. So I know anything that's escalated that I need to get in front of my customer with. Easy to do. I can cross-filter the cases and the opportunities together. Or maybe I'm doing strategic account planning. All my biggest customers, I want to grow these accounts. I want to make sure that we serve these customers well so we can keep that in our renewal plan. This is how Adobe uses GridBuddy. Easy, configurable, right in front of me. So any process that you have that you need to make easy, configurable, and you need point-and-click configuration that respects everything in Salesforce and does it all with no customization, GridBuddy is your buddy.
Wow, that was great. I can tell you that this is the first time that I personally have seen GridBuddy, and wow, it's eye-opening for me. This is great stuff.
Cool. We got any questions?
So, Amanda, do you have any questions that came in on your side?
We are taking questions, yes, so feel free to put them in the chat. But yes, we do have one question that did come in. So how many fields from how many objects can you fit in one Salesforce screen?
Great question. So in any grid, we can do 5 objects and 40 fields across those 5 objects. So literally, whatever you need, we can fit it in one place.
That is awesome.
You don't have to be a developer to do it, huh?
Not have to be a developer. Very important.
Very slick. I'm loving it. Okay, next up we have GetFeedback. Joshua, could you please introduce GetFeedback?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so GetFeedback is a customer experience survey software for Salesforce. GetFeedback helps you create beautiful, mobile-friendly surveys that boost response rates. You can trigger surveys based upon activity on Salesforce and automatically push the activity back into Salesforce, giving you a more holistic view of your customers and helping you measure and improve your customer experience. I'm pretty excited about this because I've always been sort of like a mobile geek with taking surveys, and I want to use my mobile app, and I want to do everything I can for my mobile app. So I'm really interested in understanding what Maura has for us. Maura, are you out there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me and see my screen okay?
We can. Over to you. Your 3 minutes starts now.
Okay, great. So hi, everyone. So today I'm going to be demonstrating how you can use GetFeedback for Salesforce to measure and improve your customer experience. So we're going to take a look at how GoPro runs case closed surveys to measure customer satisfaction in Service Cloud. So right now we're in the GetFeedback survey builder where I've created the support feedback survey. It takes just a few minutes to create, and you can customize everything from your logo size, do cool things like adjusting your background image, what it looks like, and even change your button color right down to the hex code of your company, which is really cool. So I've added a few different survey questions, which you can see here, and let's quickly preview it to make sure it's going to look good on every device. You can see here what it's going to look like on the iPad, maybe switch over to the iPhone, etc. So I want to send my survey using a case closed trigger from Salesforce. But instead of sending a plain text email, let's hop over to GetFeedback's email template builder. So here I've got a beautiful mobile responsive email. And the cool thing is I can even embed the first question of my survey right in the email, as you see here. We did a recent test and this boosted response rates by over 200%, which is incredible. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and export this Visualforce code, simply copy and paste it, and switch over to Service Cloud. I'll go ahead and paste that code, hit save, so you can take a look at what that email is going to look like once your customers receive it. So let's open up a GoPro support case. So somebody wrote in, Grace Roberts, about a device that won't connect. I want to know how this interaction went when the case is closed. So I've added some fields down here that match my survey perfectly. As you can see here, we have case score, customer comments, etc. I've also set up a workflow to trigger the email when the case is closed. So let's go ahead and test that out. So I'm going to set the status to closed, hit save. And now I'll switch over to Grace's inbox. So this is what your customer is going to see right away. You can see that Grace has received this email, so I'll go ahead and take the survey. I'll give 5 stars for support. Maybe I'll leave a quick comment about Andrea, my agent, was great. Submit the survey. You can see here that the customization continues with a great exit page. And when I go back to the case and refresh it, you will soon see that the survey data is right there in Salesforce on the case. The case score of 5, the comment that they left about Andrea, which is awesome. And finally, I can build really beautiful customer experience dashboards to monitor key metrics in my company. Things like customer satisfaction, net promoter score, and agent performance, or any other metrics that's super important to me that I want to be measuring with my surveys. So that's how easy it is to send awesome surveys that get more feedback and let you take action to improve customer experiences across your entire company. That's it.
Awesome. Right there under 3 minutes. Great job, Moore. Really appreciate you giving this demo. And you know what I like about it is it's all about the aesthetics, whether it's for the external client, but also for your internal Salesforce customers as well. You've created a way that the users can generate the email directly from GetFeedback as well, merging in those fields, as well as creating a visual dashboard that rolls up all of the information about that feedback in a comprehensive view so someone can take action on those key performance indicators.
Exactly.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Amanda, what questions out there do we have for GetFeedback?
Yes, great demo. Okay, the question is, do the emails that come through count against a Salesforce email limit?
That is a great question. I believe they do, but you can send emails through any email service provider. So you can send them straight from Salesforce, or you can send them from GetFeedback. We have an ESP that we integrate with as well. You can send them through Marketo, through MailChimp, or send them straight from Salesforce, and I believe it counts against the limit.
Awesome. I can confirm that as well if they're sent from Salesforce.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
No worries. David, over to you for our next contestant.
All right, our next contestant is Glance. Glance is a visual engagement platform with solutions that enable you to quickly see or show anything during a conversation. Today, they will demonstrate a use case simulating when a customer calls in for help, you can see what they see within a few seconds and show them what to do. No more sending screenshots, no more ad hoc online meetings, and no more blind step-by-step instructions. Today's demo will be done by Scott Baker, Product Manager at Glance. Scott, it's all yours.
Great, thank you very much. So right now you're looking at my desktop. I've got the agent over here on the left side in Salesforce Service Cloud Console. And on the right here is Velocom, the leader in online cycling gear. It's a bike retail site that we've set up for demo purposes here. And the scenario is that I've got a customer here on Velocom. They've called up an agent. They are a little frustrated. I can see, where did my order go, with 3 question marks. So I want to give him a good experience. I want to help him find what he needs and make it really easy for him. Now, all I need to do in this scenario is just ask him, hey, do you mind if I join you in your browser so I can walk you through how to do this? And if he says yes, then all I need to do is just click the co-browse button from the page layout here in Salesforce. And a moment later, a session just starts in his browser, and a viewing window appears for me, and I can instantly see what's in his browser without the need for him to have to download anything, add any browser extensions, trust any plugins. It just works just like that with that one click right away. If you want to pop a prompt maybe for them to give permission first, you can do that too. It doesn't matter which browser he's on or which device he's using. It could be on a mobile device, the tablet, phone, whatever. Works all the same way. And I can instantly see exactly what he sees, however he sees it, however it's rendering there on the page. But you know, he also sounded a bit upset over the phone. So as I'm speaking with him, I'm just going to go ahead and turn on my webcam here. I think I double clicked it there, but I can, give me 1 second while I just do that again. I can turn on my webcam while I'm speaking with him and pop up a one-way agent's video so that he can see me. He knows that I care about him. I am in fact a real person. And I'll do that one more time here because I really want to show that part to you there. But then during that co-browse session, I'm able to see what he sees, go wherever he goes. I can also interact with him during the session and find him, help him through it. And here he pops up right there. And while I have that one-way video session going, you can see He can see I've got my helmet on. I'm a bike enthusiast just like he is. And he can see my face. He knows that I care about him. I'm listening to him while we talk here. I can also, from my viewer window here as the agent, I can use my mouse to point things out. I can say, hey, here's this is the jersey you're probably looking for. You can add it to your cart just by clicking on that button right there. I can also say, hey, look, if you want to check out, you can just scroll to the top of the page here and click right there. I can do that all for him. I don't actually have control here. I'm just here guiding him along as we go. And so this simple functionality adds a lot to the customer experience, because no more hassles of getting connected. I don't have to send him the link that he has to click on to download anything. Makes it a lot easier there. And then at the end of the session, it logs activity to Salesforce as well, so you can see its impact on outcomes that you're tracking as well. Check us out on the Salesforce AppExchange. We're rated 5 stars with over 100 reviews. We're deployed in Salesforce with tens of thousands of agents using this every single day. We'd love to work with you. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Scott. That was pretty impressive, and I love the helmet. Great stuff. I've never seen Glance before, and the use case was pretty realistic and practical. Amanda, any questions?
Yes, questions. Ooh, okay. Flying in today, very busy, which is awesome. Okay, let's see here. All right, is there a way to hide things on the page, such as credit card details and other information?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. A lot of our customers work in financial services or healthcare. They have sensitive details they don't want agents to be able to see. And it's very easy to do that. You can just identify elements of the page that you don't want agents to be able to see during a co-browse session. I've got one here actually. This just says add special instructions for your order, but it could be a credit card field. And as you type information in there, it doesn't show up on the agent side. And so this is a part of our compliance with making sure we can cooperate with any security requirements that you have.
What did the customer do to select that? That I didn't catch. What did the customer do to select that field to be private?
This is part of when you set Glance up, when you provision it. Folks, when they're integrating this with their website, yeah, they'll name those certain fields. It's your website, you know what you want to see and what you don't want to see. So it's just part of setting it up. I
see. Got it. Cool.
I love the fact you have a little cameo there as well. So just say hi to everyone. That's awesome. All right, moving on to our next contestant is LinkPoint360. LinkPoint360 provides integration solutions for Microsoft Outlook and IBM Notes with Salesforce. LinkPoint Connect customers can continue to work in their email while interacting with Salesforce data. Glenn will show us how LinkPoint Connect makes users more efficient and more productive while boosting Salesforce adoption. Glenn with 2 N's, are you out there?
I'm out here. Thank you.
All right. Show us what you've got. Your 3 minutes starts now, sir.
Okay, so LinkPoint Connect allows Salesforce users to record emails into Salesforce, also synchronizing their calendars, contacts, and tasks between their email system and Salesforce, and also perform productivity tasks within their email system. I have 3 minutes to show you some of the LinkPoint Connect's coolest features that could save a user 10 times that in a day. There are 3 core integrations with Salesforce. The first integration is the email recording. We make the recording of emails quick and easy back into Salesforce. Second, the synchronization, which I discussed, of calendars, contacts, and tasks. Synchronization just happens. Imagine spending 0 minutes of time and having all your data synchronized. Sounds pretty good to me. And finally, the LinkPoint Connect side panel. Since most everyone spends a majority of their time in their email, this is where users will be saving much more than just 3 minutes. The side panel is a pathway to a user's productivity journey. In addition to the side panel showing all the relevant data, some of the coolest features in the side panel are our latest features called Smart Forms. So all the icons are productivity features. The Smart Forms, the pencil icon, allows a user to edit or create records directly within their email system. So in this case, if I'm a service rep and I need to change something on a case, I can easily change this status to working, immediately update that in Salesforce, and also, of course, refresh it back in the side panel. So you could see everything's immediate and instant, and no having really to go back into Salesforce. So I could do that with any Salesforce object, whether it's opportunities, contacts, accounts. I could edit any of the Salesforce information. But not only can I edit it, I could also create any sort of record that's needed. So if I needed to create a new case for a particular email or based upon an email or a new opportunity or a new contact or lead, I could easily do that with the smart forms. Let me switch quickly to the Michael James email. So where the time productivity feature comes into place is, number one, when a contact doesn't exist in Salesforce, we inform the user. As you can see, there's no matching contact or lead. Well, we allow the user to drag and drop the email signature to this icon here on the side panel, which you can see pre-populates everything so the user doesn't have to copy and paste or type everything in. I can verify which account that I need to use and save this smart form to create that new contact in Salesforce. That saves tons of time for users. But the next step is, well, typically once I create that contact, I need to record the email to that contact. So LinkPoint will allow me to automatically choose the contact or record that email to Salesforce, also choosing the attachment if I choose to, or creating a case, also creating a follow-up task if needed.
Sorry, Glenn.
Back into Salesforce.
Time's up.
Yep.
All right, thank you so much for that demo. Really appreciate it. You know, one of the things that I'm really passionate about is making sure that end users have all the data that they need in the right place at the right time so that they can be more productive. And from the demo that you've shown today, LinkPoint360 is absolutely doing that. I can create tasks, I can close out cases. I've got a 360-degree view of my customer without leaving my inbox, which is always amazing and should help a lot of users be more productive in their day.
Absolutely.
Amanda, what questions do we have out there for LinkPoint360?
Your recaps are always so helpful and succinct, Joshua. I love that. You could demo all of these apps, I feel like, after these demos. Awesome. All right, great job, everybody. So this question is, Glenn, with two ends. Can LinkPoint Connect smart forms support multiple record types per object and custom objects?
Yes, so the smart forms do support all standard and custom objects within Salesforce. And if any object has multiple record types, LinkPoint smart forms will support that.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great. That's really, really good to hear. All right, cool. All right, thank you so much for that. For everyone who's on the line, we've got one more contestant to go. Please hang in there, stay with us, stay engaged, because you won't want to miss your opportunity to vote right after our next contestant that David will be introducing. Over to you, David.
Our next contestant is OwnBackup. So OwnBackup, how many times have no matter what role you play in an organization that uses Salesforce, how many times has it happened where we've come across a scenario where an employee either accidentally or, heaven forbid, maliciously deleted one or multiple records, and at some point you just want someone is pulling their hair out saying, I'm sure it was here last time I looked and now I don't have it. Well, welcome to I'm sorry?
I don't have enough fingers to count for those instances.
There you go. And the truth is, all it takes is one time for that to happen, and it could totally destroy an organization. So, OwnBackup. OwnBackup is an organization that believes that no company operating in the cloud should ever lose data. Matt and Alex from OwnBackup tell me that's why, that they're the highest rated Salesforce backup and recovery solution on the AppExchange. Today, they are going to show us just why Salesforce admins and developers love OwnBackup. Matt?
Thanks, David. Many people.
Yep.
Oh, great. Thanks, David. Appreciate that. Many people have a misconception, but if you lose data, it could take weeks and cost $10,000 if you don't have the right backup solution in place. Alex, why don't we pull up our Salesforce backup and restore fact sheet?
Great idea, Matt. I put it in Salesforce the other day. Just search for Demo Jam.
Let me go into Salesforce Demo Jam. Perfect. Here we go. No, I'm not seeing it. You sure it's in the Demo Jam campaign?
Yeah, it should be in the Demo Jam campaign.
No, it's definitely not here.
Hey, check the backup.
Oh, good idea. Let me switch over to OwnBackup. I can go into one of my orgs. A lot of times it's difficult to tell what happened when you suffer a data loss in Salesforce. These visual charts can really show me my data. I can go in, I can look at campaigns over the last 7 days. And yeah, what I'm seeing here is that we had a deletion yesterday. Do you know what might have caused that?
I did do some cleanup.
Right before the demo jam? Are you serious?
Oh boy.
Oh, lucky for you, we have a backup. Let me go in, I can filter on campaigns, and yep, here's the deletion. Let me click off that restore. I'm gonna try to get that campaign back into Salesforce.
So one of the nice things about OwnBackup is that we don't just restore the records you select, we analyze the data to understand the relationships. And as you can see here, even though I only deleted one campaign, we also lost some campaign members and an attachment. That's probably the fact sheet we're looking for, Matt.
You're right. Yeah, I see the campaigns and the attachments in there. Let me go ahead and kick this job off. This is going to take a minute or so to execute.
Matt, while that's running, can we show some other features? I know our Find utility is a great way to search the backups.
Absolutely. Let me switch over to Find. Instead of restoring from the backup, I can actually go in and search any of the orgs that I'm backing up. And I can search any point in time. So I'm going to go look. If we think this was just deleted, let me go look for that fact sheet. I want to find that attachment. And I'll go ahead and scan the backups.
So this will search all the backups within that time frame for that search term. It's also great that we search all fields on all objects.
Oof. Yeah, and even if there's multiple versions of the same record, we'll see them all displayed here in the results. There's a couple versions of the fact sheet. I can view them on the screen, or I can download, get those out of the backups.
That looks good. How is that restore job coming along?
Let me go back over to the restore. Okay, we see the restore is running. It looks like the campaign's coming back in. It's grabbed the tasks. There comes the attachment. Let me switch back over to Salesforce. Let me refresh that search. There's the demo jam. There's our campaign. There's our attachment. I can pull up the fact sheet.
Yeah, so in just 3 minutes, we were able to analyze, find, and restore. We are OwnBackup. Check us out on the AppExchange and see how we can protect your Salesforce data.
Wow, that was intense. I was concerned there for a moment, but I knew you guys had a way to pull it through, you know? Amanda.
I was nervous.
Amanda, have any questions come in for these guys?
Yes, great job, guys. I've seen this demo, and sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't, but it worked this time, which is all that matters, so great job. All right, there is a question. The question is, where are the deleted items stored? Are they stored in Salesforce or somewhere else?
No, so anything that is deleted, we do daily snapshots of all your data. So you can actually go back to any point in time. We have the backups. Everything is stored out on Amazon Web Services. So true cloud-to-cloud backup and recovery.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. All right. Guess what time it is now, David?
What time is it?
It's voting time. Amanda is going to give us a poll. So here's the time. Here's your chance. Pick the best demo jam that you saw today, and David and I are just going to chat. David, can you guess what we're going to chat about?
Dreamforce.
Oh man, you got me. So I just went to the Dreamforce website, and there are officially 17 days, 9 hours, and 43 seconds until Dreamforce. Can you believe it?
Ouch. I have to tell you, as someone who gets very nervous about packing and logistics around travel, it gives me a lot of anxiety. So thank God I have all of my checklists and to-do lists of things to do before getting on the plane, things to pack, things to do when I land, because it's incredibly exciting to see everyone, to all of the learning that's going to happen of the new features, to the reunions that happen among the Salesforce Ohana. But that anxiety of all the logistics, it just gets to me. I don't know about you.
You're talking about the world traveler here. So yeah, I think we are definitely different on that topic. But you know what? There's so much buzz around Dreamforce as a whole. And I think, we do also have to consider the people that don't have the opportunity to go to Dreamforce, and people that are hard at work admins that need to stay back and hold the fort down for their boss. And so for those admins or people out there who don't get the chance to go to Dreamforce, I think it's also important to recognize them, but also like explain to them and tell them the opportunities that they might have locally to still enjoy the Dreamforce content. And I know, David, you're part of a user group, so I think that you know, your next meeting after Dreamforce, you're going to have all this content that you're going to want to get. So tell everyone how that kind of deciphers down and how you're going to your user group.
There are actually lots of ways to incorporate that, or I'll rephrase it. There are lots of ways that user groups incorporate the content of Dreamforce. So some user groups have live, let's sort of call them viewing parties, where you can live stream and people are watching together the different keynotes or other sessions that are taking place. Also, after Dreamforce, typically user groups have sort of Dreamforce recaps, and the truth is you could do many of them because there's just so much content that's being shared at Dreamforce that it becomes incredibly easy to have enough content to fill up not one but multiple user group sessions. With the New York, I'm a co-leader for the New York user group as well as the Northern New Jersey user group, and we're doing all of the above, essentially. We're going to have some Dreamforce gathering parties for those who are not going to be able to make it, and after Dreamforce, some recap parties, or I should say user group events, in order to actually share some of the best practices and highlights of what we've learned during Dreamforce.
Yeah, that's awesome. And let's not forget, like you mentioned, the folks can still attend all of the keynotes and things like that from the live stream. There'll be a live stream, I believe, all week, right, Amanda? Are you doing something with the live stream?
We are. I'm actually going to show a couple slides of what we're doing at Dreamforce, but one of the things we're doing a Salesforce live demo jam. So folks that aren't on site, or if they're in their hotel room or back home, they can actually watch a live demo jam and vote right then and there, sending one of those demo jammers off to the mega demo jam at Dreamforce, which is going to be a really fun event. So yes, we are doing some live stuff.
That's awesome. Just to add on to David's anxiety comment, and David, I'll take one from your book. You know, I have anxiety around large crowds of people for long durations. So Amanda mentioned I might be in the hotel room watching the demo jam from the hotel room or the keynote because sometimes I need to retract from the events. But I'm very excited. I hope you guys can join us. Those that don't, you have these options available to you. So without further ado, it's time to announce our winner. So the winner of today's demo jam, I'm happy to proudly announce that it is Glance. Congratulations to Glance. Are you out there?
Yeah, we're here. Thanks.
All right. Any parting words for this group of people?
Oh, big thrill. Thanks, everyone. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the demo. Great apps that were here today. Just wanted to shout out to my team. Everyone's fantastic there, making a great product. So anyone watching at home would love to work with you. Thanks so much for attending today.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you so much. And you're now a proud owner of a branded trophy. So that's in the mail to you. So you can stick that on your desk. And again, hats off to your team.
All right.
For a successful demo. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. It was tons of fun.
All right. Okay. So next up, I believe, Amanda, you've got some things to tell us about Dreamforce coming up, right?
Yes, I do. Thank you all for attending today. I hope you had a lot of fun. Congrats to Scott and Glance and the whole team at Glance. It was your first demo jam and you took home the win, so awesome job. Demo jams are coming to Dreamforce Monday, the 6th of November through the 9th. We have 7 demo jams and they're happening all over campus. So if you're going to be at Dreamforce, you can head to your favorite lodge, SMB, sales, admin, developer, what have you, service, marketing, and watch these demo jams. And then you can also tune in online live Monday at 1 o'clock Pacific to watch the Salesforce live version. And the winners of these first 7 demo jams will compete in the mega demo jam on Thursday, which is going to be in a session in Moscone West, where our own Joshua Hoskins as well as Jeff Gross will be hosting that really awesome demo jam. The winner is going to get a big prize, and we're going to have a Salesforce executive present it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we hope you can join us for these demo jams, whether it's online or in person.
Awesome. I cannot wait. The Mega Demo Jam is definitely going to be epic for sure. All right. Thank you so much for that, Amanda. And last but not least, we want to thank you guys for being here. Don't forget, we're here every third Thursday of the month. And if you want to go check out prior demo jams that we've done, or also look at the future schedule, you can check out appdemojam.com. Thank you very much for being here, and everyone have a fantastic afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Thanks for attending.
Bye all. Thank you.